10 out of 10. If you love In-N-Out as much as I do, you're gonna be obsessed with this meal prep. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today we are making a 10-minute meal prep, and we're also gonna be making a homemade version of the In-N-Out secret sauce. Absolutely love it. Every time I go, I get a double protein style, animal style, and a side of pickles with some spread on the side. But their spread does contain sugar because ketchup does have a lot of sugar. So today we are gonna be making a homemade version that is low in sugar, super clean ingredients. And then on top of that, I'm just gonna show you how I usually meal prep my burgers so that whether I want a quick lunch or dinner, I can just have it on the spot. Now we're gonna make this in the air fryer just to keep it as efficient and quickly as possible. And guys, before we get started, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss any of my future videos. All right guys, so for the burger, believe it or not, super simple. We are making it just like they do at In-N-Out, which is a little bit of salt and a little bit of mustard. So we have our ground beef here. We're literally not going to do anything except for shape our patties. We are making it in the air fryer. Of course, you can make it stovetop. So I lined it with a air fryer liner, and then I'm gonna place this right on top because burgers do release oil, and so that way it can kind of fall onto the liner. So we have our little burger patty. Now remember, the burgers are gonna shrink, so it really just depends on how thick you want it. So I'm just gonna finish shaping these, and then we're gonna move on to our secret sauce. Guys, I'm telling you, you are never going to need another secret sauce recipe after this. You can use this on salads, you can use it on your burgers, you can use it to dip your chicken nuggets. Like, it is absolutely delicious. Okie dokie. So we have our 4 burgers in here. If you want them to be perfectly even, then you can weigh them out, but they should be a 1/4 pound. So these are 1/4 pounders. And now what we're gonna do is a little bit of salt right on top. And then the secret is mustard. How many of you knew that In-N-Out uses mustard on their burger patties? I didn't know until like last year. Then we're just gonna do a little, I'm gonna use a little brush to kind of evenly coat that. All right guys, so we're gonna get our burgers in, right into the air fryer. We're gonna do 400 degrees and we'll check it in about 5 minutes. All right guys, so it's been 5 minutes and now we're gonna go ahead and add our cheese. These are huge slices of cheese. This is some sharp cheddar cheese, and now it'll go back in for about a minute or 2 and we'll be good to go. All right guys, now moving on to our secret sauce recipe. Now to keep this recipe super clean, I am using avocado mayo, but you will use your mayo of choice. And then we have an unsweetened ketchup. So we're just gonna toss this all in. And then we have finely diced pickles. Then we have our mustard. So this is just yellow mustard. And some vinegar. And then we're gonna give this a good mix. Now, I almost forgot the sweetener. So you can use a sugar-free honey, or you can use your sweetener of choice. So like some allulose, maybe even like a little stevia, some monk fruit, whatever you have on hand. I'll leave the honey that I use linked in the description below. So for this meal prep, we have 2 different options. So you can make this kind of like a salad burger. You can also do lettuce wrap, so you can get the full lettuce leaf, or you can also use my bun recipe, which I will leave linked in the description below. But these are perfect to make your actual, like an actual burger with a bun. So it's really completely up to you. But at this point, it's just to personal preference. So let's go ahead and put this together. This is just exactly how I would do it. And now we are obviously going with the salad version. You can also use romaine, literally just your lettuce of choice. So we have our lettuce. Now Let's go ahead and add in our burger. So we have our burgers now. I know that I've seen people eat their burger cold. I am not that person. I will definitely be reheating my burger patty. So we are going to add our toppings here, our tomato, and of course you can add anything else that you might want. I'm just doing very, very basic onions, tomato. You can even do like grilled onion. I just like when I'm doing something like this, like a meal prep, I like to do raw onion because it'll still be crunchy in a couple days. So we have that, and then you cannot forget the pickles. Guys, you can't. You just cannot forget pickles. Now, In-N-Out doesn't have pickle spears, but they should, because imagine that dipped into your sauce. Stop. This is a very basic but delicious meal prep that is super high in protein, super low in carbs, and this is actually gonna keep you full for hours. Not only because of the meat, you also have the healthy fats from the sauce. Remember, this is made with avocado oil, so it is very healthy, very high quality, not inflammatory. Now, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but a lot of the dressings are made with it's usually soybean oil. Soybean oil is really bad for your gut. It's super inflammatory. If you get bloated after you eat sometimes, it could be due to soybean oil, canola oil. They're just very inexpensive oils that are used in a lot of dressings, a lot of sauces. And so making it at home, you're gonna have the deliciousness, but it's still gonna be clean. This is how I store my little sauce, because you don't wanna throw sauce on top of this. Unless you're gonna eat it right now, then that's when you would go ahead and lather it. You want to put it in a little container or something on the side so that when you're ready to eat it, it's still nice and fresh and everything's nice and crispy. And I made mine nice and chunky, but if you don't want the big pieces of pickle, then you can just finely dice it. All right, guys, so here you have it, a burger meal prep that's gonna remind you of In-N-Out every single time. And of course, there's only one thing left to do, and that is to taste this. This needs the perfect bite, so we need a little bit of everything. A little sauce right on top. And cheers. 10 out of 10. I cannot wait for you guys to make this sauce. Come back, comment down below, and let me know what you think. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave the recipe linked in the description below for you. Now, if you like this video and this idea, make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss any of my future videos. And if you guys have friends or family that are living a low-carb lifestyle or really just trying to make healthier choices in their diet, then share the channel with them as well. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.